Hey Zookeepers, it's your boy, one of the Kansas City Kaijins, Brandon, here to say it's the Halloween Scaretacular for Podzooky Super Sentai Side Project Brothers. We got together the crew. Zach's here to host with me, always doing a fantastic job, and we had on special guest Sean Rose, as well as Jonathan Shannon. Both great. This episode's so funny. I don't need to waste time doing the intro. You gotta listen. It's so good. There's some really good Halloween stories later on in this thing. But as always, if you like this podcast, please tell a friend, share it with others. It helps us a ton. And give us some nice reviews on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. We're looking to get on more platforms. We should be uploading to YouTube soon. As always, you can email us at podzookyypodcast@gmail.com. That's Podzooky podcast@gmail.com. And we'll read whatever you send us. And if you give us a movie recommendation, we might do that movie. Anyways, have a spooky one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep my business off the gram. Switch my style like I switch hands. Going to war in foreign land. Fuck out the way, bitch. Back it up. Shit better get played the palace. Wait.
Yeah, I hadn't watched a Power Rangers episode maybe probably in like 20-ish years.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
Just mentioned that, seriously.
Yeah. It unlocked ancient memories.
Yeah, the music, I feel like, not the one. I wanted to save it for the podcast, but I'm just going to say it now, is like, I really could imagine like a prominent EDM artist dropping in the Vulcan Skull theme and the audience going nuts.
Oh, absolutely.
I literally wrote down a couple notes, and one of my notes was like, Vulcan Skull theme still slaps.
Oh, it does. It goes so hard. I love it so much. Every time it played, I got so excited.
I'm working on, we're going to get a better mic soon again, but our other one broke. This one actually, so the nice thing about this one is this is a very old one from like 2010. The quality on its screen is just very sensitive. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll just go with like Tascam for the next one. See how it made you nervous.
Yeah.
Dude, this is delicious.
It's really good. It's also not very healthy for you. There's a lot of sugar, but like antioxidant wise, you're getting your toxins blasted out.
But also,
getting cleared out.
Sugar is unavoidable. You might as well get some nice vitamins.
You can have a little once in a while.
Yeah. I feel like we should do our introduction, but we should tell the listeners at home. I made a little concoction for Jonathan, who we'll introduce soon. Of the mixture is you get some palm juice, and it's like maybe like 1/5 palm juice, and then 4/5 orange juice, and
1 part palm, 4 parts.
That's right. I haven't mixed any alcohol with it before, but I feel like it'd be a good option.
That would be, That sounds
It tastes
dangerous.
like a mocktail.
Like you could probably do like a tequila sunrise-esque kind of.
Yeah, it feels like something I would have too much of and feel a little sick.
I love,
but I would enjoy
sunrise.
it. Yeah.
And actually, wait, what am I saying? So Shirley Temple's like what you mix it with, and like grenadine traditionally was pomegranate, wasn't it?
I think it is pomegranate,
Yeah.
grenadine. I don't know what else.
A little Shirley Temple too. Just a little shaving of a child. I assume that's why I got the name. I got the notes up here. I should do the introduction. Welcome to America's only podcast to talk about and memorialize our favorite right-wing talking point, Hayam Saban. We're here. I mean, actually, that is all kind of true. If you looked up Hayam Saban's politics, that guy sucks.
Yeah, I'm a little bit aware of it. Like I've heard a little bit.
I mean, I'm gonna get into it, but so this is a special. This is a mixture of like a Podzooky / Super Sentai Side Brothers project that we do. Where we talk Super Sentai. We're doing Halloween. It's
Skeleton sounds.
Yeah. Werewolves bar mitzvah.
I'm getting scared. I might have to get out of here.
That's my favorite thing to do is whenever like the most like plain banal Halloween decorations. Like I had 2 friends bring them up at work. I'm like, you gotta take this down. I can't. This is too scary. It's too scary. I gotta
Come on.
call it for the week.
I can't keep looking at that. I'm gonna have to leave.
I love cats, but you put a witch hat and a broom in its hands.
Satanic messages.
It's gonna start doing spells.
Yeah. And we already know that America's in the grasp of Satan, and at any point he could take over and start doing evil things. And we have our good government looking out for us.
Yeah, we do. The Satanic Panic
government.
This time, the Satanic Panic is good.
Yeah, this time
it's helping everybody.
It doesn't actually ruin people's lives. And when you listen to that episode, Behind the Bastards, that's super depressing.
Yeah, that was the last one. This one's great.
Yeah.
Satanic saneful.
Yeah.
And listen, as us, the right-wing administration, we're going to find those pedophiles in the Satanic Panic. It's not us for sure.
Yeah.
That's doing all the things.
We're going to find those pedophiles.
Yeah, we're going to finally get them. What a fun way to start this podcast. Yeah, it's the. I think I call it the spick scare. No, that doesn't sound right. The spook scarular. I'm gonna look what I wrote in the email.
Spooktacular?
I don't want to. Everybody does spooktacular. I don't want to be that guy.
Scaretacular?
I'm too smart for that. Let me see what I wrote as I pull up phones in my notes.
Spookpendus.
I don't think I wrote it out anywhere now that I think about it. I'm sorry, guys.
All the dream.
Scaretacular. That's
There
what it is.
you go.
Scaretacular.
Scarular. I think it was Scaretacular. That's what it is.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Podzooky / Super Sentai side projects, Scaretacular. We're excited to have on, well, two of your Kaijin, or your Kansas City Kaijin bad boys are here. It's me, Brandon Kirkman.
And it's me, #1 Momo Ranger fan, Zach Boyce.
We'll get into Momo Ranger and the originals here in a little bit, but we have two special guests. One, a returning champion for both our podcasts we do here, Jonathan, Shannon, everybody. Should we do? I feel like we should do a little applause. We have 4 people.
Put your bones together.
Well, that's easy when you're thin.
And then we have special secret super first time guest, which I'm excited. Sean Rose, Chicago cartoonist, writer, comedian. You do Red Ring of Death, which I think I mentioned before. I love that comic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Do you want to explain Red Ring of Death real fast? 'Cause I feel
sure.
like it's a very funny thing, I think, explaining.
Yeah. Red Ring of Death is it's a parody comic of old video game humor comics from like the mid 2000s. But there's kind of it's not technically made by me. It's made by a guy named Sean Tuckley, who is it's been established several times that he's a psychopath, kind of just a horrible man.
Possibly in jail, I think.
And he is currently in jail.
Okay.
And the canon of the comic is that he is currently incarcerated, and we have not really established exactly what it is that he did, because I'm always, anytime somebody asks, I'm just like, let's not dwell on it.
Yeah. Is he up for parole soon?
He was up for parole. I believe it was 2021 he was up for parole. I don't believe he'll be up for parole again until 2035.
Okay, so it's whatever it was, it's not great.
It's not good, and very often when I quote unquote check on him, he is in solitary confinement for some kind of incident.
Oh,
anytime he gets close to things getting better,
I like that
something goes
commentary
wrong.
because then I think about where we are. I have a deep knowledge and lore of old webcomics because I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think about people like specifically. We're gonna go with the Sinfest guy, of course, who's like
yes,
gone full Nazi.
The Sinfest guy is so fascinating because he was radicalized by
I think his own
being a
horniness.
turf, basically, like becoming anti-trans essentially is what like kind of broke him for the first time, and he started really focusing on that in that comic. And then it went into the Nazi direct. It's a direct pipeline.
It almost always is.
It is,
Yeah,
The
direct
to Nazi pipeline.
direct
yes.
pipeline. And now he's just like straight up anti-Semitic. It's bad, really, really bad.
I always assumed he just got too horny, and he couldn't deal with himself being horny.
I think it's like a lot of these people who made comics back then, like they got really famous from making a comic. They perhaps were not prepared for it, and something they do something that turns their audience against them a lot of the time, and they get really, really defensive. So Red Ring of Death explores that a lot. It's a lot of Red Ring of Death are him taking a really bizarre swing based on his personal life that his fan base does not like, and then he takes it in a very bad way and becomes very angry. There's a lot of that.
And then you also have the Dr. Hornet comics, which I like, which I usually feel like are like, these are where I'm going to get all my prog rock jokes I need for the year.
Yeah, that is it. And that's based off of a podcast that I haven't done in a little bit, but we have a podcast I did called The Hornet's Nest, which was about Dr. Hornet, who was a former supervillain who is now the host of a classic rock radio show.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. That's the whole premise.
I mean, it's really good every time. I feel like it's that specific of like, this is the dad humor I need in my life right now.
And I've started making it into comics recently because I was just like, oh yeah, I could write any comics about this. And I kind of miss. We hadn't made the show in a little while, and I kind of missed it.
You might get bit by the podcasting bug again.
It's entirely possible. I would love to go back to it.
I mean, I've talked about it a lot on this, but I feel like with having the two younger kids, like I have only time for doing like one podcast thing, and then one comedy show, and they're both going pretty well, I feel like. I mean, this doesn't make money, but it has listeners at least, which is nice, and that's all I want.
Yeah.
So, but like, and then also like making money on art nowadays. Who needs that?
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah.
That sounds pretty liberal, dude.
Yeah, that's right. It sounds a little woke.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to say this, but
we want money for it.
Yeah, I mean,
for art.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? I should only take it if I can get a grift going. And Grifting is good right now.
Oh yeah. Oh. If you're a big asshole, this is the best time to be alive right now.
I mean,
this is an all-time
Trump
best
watches time. The liberal tier. I'm trying to remember what it was the left tiers. They had the website on yesterday that people were posting links from. That like was a Rob Schneider project or something.
Oh God!
I'm trying to remember.
Oh no!
So that's all I need to say is it's a Rob Schneider thing.
A Rob Schneider joint.
I shouldn't pull it up right now. I feel
like.
What does he? Who does he work with now? Is he still with the Daily Wire?
I think so.
Doing some, or what was it? It's Glenn Beck's
now I have to look it up.
Oh, the Blaze? Is that
the Blaze? Is that what he's with the Blaze? I saw Glenn Beck interviewing him. And he was talking about like all the sacrifices he made in his like career for America or something. And I was like, what are you talking about?
His career?
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Were you talking about Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo?
The Animal.
The Animal.
I forgot about the Animal.
Every Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Grown-ups 2.
Grown-ups 2.
Okay, I just went to my Instagram.
The hot chick.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Yeah, The Animal I did see in theaters.
I saw that one too as well.
I think we all saw The Animal.
We all saw it. With that lady from Survivor on it.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah, you know.
I hope she got paid well.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Okay, get that up again. I also remember the only joke from Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo, was that he had his father-in-law that was a plumber, and he brought a cake for his birthday, and he was like getting out from the toilet after doing a job and just did a big scoop with his hand and ate it.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Like that.
That's pretty funny. You know.
So I feel like we've set the tone well for today's episode. I wanted to spend some time talking about Halloween stuff and Halloween memories we have, but first I feel like we should talk about the world of Super Sentai. So the side project of this project is we started with the very first season of Super Sentai that started all of like what would become Power Rangers. And in 1975, the first show they did was Himitsu Sentai Go Rangers, which we're on episode 40-ish, I think now, out of 85 episodes.
Yeah, we're halfway done.
For anyone who hasn't listened to it, this is the first time listening to it. I'm going to say this as we always do. This show fucking rules. Like, I am surprised at how good it is. Because we're 40 episodes in, and I feel like every time we've done ratings, it's been like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5s, because it was at the era of they've already had Ultraman, they've had Kamen Rider, and I think the writers are just like, we're going to get nutty with it. And every episode, it's like a dare they're having with themselves, like, what's the weirdest idea and how far can we push it? And I feel like the 2 shows we watched today, I don't want to do it out of order of what I feel, but it's kind of a giveaways. We're going to talk about Power Rangers, because we haven't actually done a Power Rangers from the original run when they brought it over here in America in 1994. But the second one we did, which is Kikaiger, I told you this. I feel like it's having a stroke trying to figure out what's going on.
It doesn't have subtitles, right? Like it didn't. Did it?
Oh, it did. You had to. It's MKV, so you had to download
it.
So you had an even better experience.
I didn't see the subtitles, so I could not follow.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You probably understood.
I mostly understood.
You might have had a better understanding than we did with subtitles.
I was kind of just going with the flow.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever.
I mean, we'll get to it when we talk about it. At one point, I was trying to figure out why do they keep talking about Halloween World? Is this a place we need to go? And then I found out the monsters are called World, and it's
yeah.
I didn't know that either.
You guys are gonna have to fill in some of the details for me.
I did. So the funny thing was, I did 2 episodes so we could have some time to like talk about Halloween stuff after this and like fun memories of our own. But I was like, okay, this will save time. I'm very busy this week. And I ended up spending, like, I feel like an hour reading through the Kikaiger Wikipedia to figure out what is going on. Like, what the fuck? And also for me and Zach who are doing Go Rangers, the main character is like a direct suit inspiration of the original one, which I thought was cool to see.
It was really cool.
And then it's I found out it's an anniversary show because I follow more Kamen Rider stuff, and I remember hearing about it, but I'm like, that looks like the guy in our show right now from the original one, but he's got a rainbow and also a cape, which is pretty cool. More, I feel like more Sentai shows should have capes. Anyways, the first one we're going to talk about is episode, I believe, is 23 from the original season 1 run of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, titled "Life's a Masquerade." That theme song would have hit. I mean, I know we're all guilty of the nostalgia creep that is encroached firmly on the millennial generation, but like that was like something where I heard, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good.
It's great.
Oh yeah, it still hits.
Yeah,
it's I haven't seen a Power Rangers episode in such a long time. I did really love it as a kid, and so it was just the music just kind of always it's through the whole thing.
The synth and rock and guitars is just really great, but like one thing I found really funny going back is when I was a kid watching like these are teenagers that are cool. Now watching like these all look like they're 35-year-olds.
Yes.
Yeah, these are adults.
Yeah.
Adults.
I always it's so funny when I watch the intro again and they, it's like the Rita Repulsa is released. It's like the origin. And the first thing Zordon says is like, I need teenagers with attitude. This is what I need right now.
These teenagers are too subservient. I don't want
that.
Yeah.
I don't want teenagers just later. They need attitude. They need to give me lip.
I want one of them to curse every once in a while. The Zordon and the whole setup is so funny to me for the show. But like, I love the intro of Rita Repulsa, and like she is just dubbing over lines. And they actually did have like a person play certain roles for her. But like when they had to do certain shots, but like that voice actor is having so much fun.
Oh, it's voice acting
amazing.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't say this for the pregnant wife, but Rita Repulsa, hot as shit.
Yeah.
Sexiest voice ever. It was perfect.
Just screaming.
One of the 4 pillars of like your sexuality. I'm sure Rita Repulsa's holding up a corner of a building that's very disgusting.
I mean, on past episodes, we did the Power Rangers Turbo movie, and the femme fatale that's like the bad guy in that one was very attractive. And we spent a lot of time, me and Jamie Carbone, talking about like, I didn't watch it when I was a kid, but if I did, it would have had certain things happen to me. That progressed into certain things.
I saw Power Rangers Turbo in the movie.
Yeah, things were happening.
I was different after.
I think it's important to have evil women in your life more than anything, more than ever right now in media. I feel like where we're heading as a nation, it's just good.
To have dastardly women.
That you know what,
who have plots.
I think all around the
monsters
that
they summon.
The voice acting for like the Monster Brigade and Rita Repulsa Squad, I really like a lot because I feel like they really are giving 110%. Like, I mean, some of the acting wasn't the best in this. I'll be honest with you.
What?
Yeah, but the voice actor's like, you know what? I'm giving it all for this.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the clay molder guy, but him specifically, like, this is like definitely a Shakespeare.
The kind of goat looking guy, the scientist guy.
Yes.
Anyone listening to this episode that really knows Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is probably going and saying that we're like the goat guy. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Bryan Cranston did voices for the monsters in the American
and it's funny that he was eventually like not involved with the new movie, but then like other stuff with it later on, and then got really huge.
Yeah, and he did a bunch of that. I didn't know that, but that makes sense because he did a bunch of anime dubbing.
He's done a ton of anime.
He was
dubbing.
he was like Fei Long in Street Fighter.
That rules.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna do.
He's in Macross Plus.
He's in Macross Plus. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
It's crazy.
And now look at him. Okay, let's see. Oh, he was Zordon in the 2017 Power Rangers movie. That's what I was trying to remember. So he did get to go full circle with that, which is really fun. Let's see.
Aizen Zord. All right. Sorry, I just had to say that.
That's pretty good. We're going to have a lot. I mean, we'll get to this.
He provided the voices of Snizzard and then Twin Man. I'm going to pull up the monsters real quick. Snizzard's
don't
a good
like
name.
that. A little too close to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
All right, allow all. I'm going to give Fandom all of my cookie information. That's good. Not worried about that. I just want to pull up a picture of Snizzard right now.
You don't want to give Fandom your cookies?
I like the idea of you getting fished because you...
What's wrong? You don't trust Fandom?
I do. Okay, I do trust him a little bit. Okay, Snizzard's pretty good looking. He's a snake, but his legs are made of snakes.
Oh, that's pretty tasteful.
Right,
I thought it was a sneezing lizard.
And that would all... I'm pretty sure he probably sneezed during the episode. Do not sell my personal information. Listen, I don't care. Just show me the picture of Twin Man.
You can have my social security number.
Please.
Okay, which we all know is... I've said my full social security on the main feed episode a few times, and I've had to bleep it out because I think it's really funny to do. If somebody wants it, they can just take it. It's fine.
Yeah,
I always say that. I'm like, if you can do better with my identity, like, good luck.
Yeah.
You know, Twin Man is a fun design. I don't see it, but I'm guessing he like has two guys that come out of him. Yeah.
Wow. Just cross your eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's like he's like a star kind of guy. So
he's got the strength of two men.
He has the strength of two men. His power here. Oh, he's like an evil guy for the other one. So that makes sense. Okay, this is all making sense to me.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, well, this is the Bryan Cranston review hour. We'll go back to the main feed for the episode. So we have the setting is we have a costume contest for Halloween. in Angel Grove, and everybody has to be involved.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of Bulk and Skull time with this episode.
This is a star turn for Bulk and Skull to do what they do. They get to wear a lot of costumes. Their theme song plays
a lot,
3 or 4 times, and it's great every single time. They're the stars of the show before the Power Rangers.
Before they do their
fight,
thing, and they fight. Billy gets a little time here. Good for him. Our favorite Blue Ranger.
We get some Bill. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, he gets a little bit to do.
I like that his detective work is just following the monster. He's not really solving anything.
He just follows him into a cave.
It's good detective work.
Yeah,
they're doing something.
Yeah.
Something
it's like
something bad.
Yeah, it's like, huh?
The monster's straight up Frankenstein. Listen, I love that.
Just a big Frankenstein.
Well, Frankenstein got hands.
Yeah. Calling it Rita's Monster.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, right.
Rita's Monster.
I feel like an idiot.
I really liked when Rita she creates him or summons him. Yeah. I'm not even out of thin air. And it's basically he's basically just been born.
Yeah.
And the first thing she says, can you destroy them? Yes! It's it's the first thing you say when you're alive.
Yeah. And one thing
I can destroy the Power Rangers.
We're episode 23, so the lore's been pretty established. I like that we're at the point with Rita Repulsa. There's no time wasted. It's like, hey, monster, kill them.
Yeah.
You're like, yes.
Please go kill them, yes.
We don't need any plot. Get to it.
And also, when was Tommy introduced? When does the Green Ranger first show up? How long has he been around for?
Yeah, I feel like
because he was my favorite as a kid.
Well, and he's bad at first.
Yeah, right. He's like the
and then there was the candle, and then once it burned out, he lost his Ranger power.
Yes, and I remember when he became the White Ranger. That was a big deal to me as a kid. I was like, what's going on?
He's got that cool ass sword.
Yeah.
Oh,
Saba.
Saba, thank you.
Yeah, eyes right away. Okay, 5-part miniseries Green with Evil. Let's see what episode that came in.
It's 16.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to see if you're right. That'd be great if you are. I'm going to bring this up in a second, too, after we get to figure out what this is part. Oh, don't tell me the parts. Tell me what episode it is. Come on, fandom. Sorry.
I gave you everything.
Fandom.
It's a 5-part series. The 17th. There you go. Right after the 16th one. So that is, I feel like as a kid, it felt like it was forever before it came out. I remember this build up, I can't wait to find out.
It felt like a really long time.
Time is relative.
Yeah.
So
and also when Lord Zed first showed up, it was this is crazy.
This is bad guy.
And now the putties are even scarier now because they have a gigantic button that you press that kills them immediately.
Yeah, it seems very bad. Bad oversight.
It seems like they've seen much worse than the original putty.
Like a snake oil salesman came in and sold them these vests.
Yeah. It's no, trust me, it's great. Yeah. They won't figure it out. It's way too obvious for them to figure it out.
As long as you buy the putty insurance, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. The check bounces out of there right away. And it's just we lost so much money.
Even when I was 8 or 9 years old, I was like, that seems like that doesn't seem great.
It seems like a sunken cost theory.
It seems like it's really easy to kill.
This is some plot development episode. This is the first episode they're getting out the super putties, and she's like, they're indestructible. The Power Rangers like, that's bad news. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it would be, but we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is what I want to get to. So directed by Robert Hughes, who just kind of was more of did a bunch of small directing roles for shows like this in the 90s. It was written by Cheryl Saban. So basically I found out Chaim Saban's wife did a lot of writing and production for this.
I was wondering, is that his daughter or his wife? It's it's his wife.
His wife. And then this is the thing, is I had to go to Wikipedia after this immediately, and this line just blew my mind, which is Saban was nominated as Senior Advisor to the United States Mission of the United Nations by President Barack Obama in September 2012. Listen.
What?
Saban's gone international.
That sounds like a plot of a Power Rangers episode.
Yeah, she could actually be an evil plant for Rita Repulsa. From what I looked up, mostly pretty cool things of she has gives and supports one of the only free clinics out in Los Angeles still. Nice. She is on the Clinton board though, so that's a little iffy now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
So she's probably been to Little St. James, but it's fine. I'll allow it. We can't be upset at everyone, right? They can't all be bad. Right?
I don't know.
Not all.
I'm just trying to prepare when the list comes out. I'm on it. I'm going to be honest with everybody. Yeah. I just thought he was a nice guy. We got along really well.
Oh, yeah.
I went to all of his birthday parties.
I just went for the buffet.
Yeah.
There was no...
Yeah.
Okay.
He had some friends there.
Yeah. Sidebar.
I didn't associate myself with them.
It would be funny. The funniest thing in the world, if somebody rich and powerful was his friend, it was just the buffets were really great.
Yeah.
I didn't know. No, I really did.
Yeah.
We ate endangered animals. I feel feel like that's the kind of stuff.
Yeah, then you find out like they're still doing morally bad
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's so bad.
From
Yeah, the
Indiana
shark
Jones
fin
where they're
suit?
eating
Yeah.
monkey brains.
So yeah, that's wild with Cheryl Saban, but that was kind of fun. I think they had like 4 children together too. So the Saban bloodline.
One more,
is
and they
from
could have a
Power Ranger team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's some Power Ranger teams at 3, but I don't know if there's any 4 ones. I'm sure there's a 4th one. Also did write that that's a bucket of cum that was dropped on Bulk at one point. Like, okay, so they're getting ready for the Halloween show and they're decorating.
Yeah.
And like, of course, Bulk and Skull get in a bunch of antics and a bucket falls them. But I wasn't expecting like it was just like
creamy
white stuff.
Yeah,
they
It was
never.
horseradish sauce. Or,
Yeah.
you
They
know.
should have put like some green dye in it or something.
Yeah.
Which would have been more episode appropriate.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I really like that. Like Bulk and Skull, they're not really they're not villains. Really, they're kind of just doofuses.
yeah,
that
they've cooled off at this point. I
yeah,
feel like.
they kind of just goof off for a while.
Yeah.
They don't really have much or anything to do with the overall story,
Yeah.
but they get a lot of screen time.
yeah, they're just aging crust punks that are hanging
Yeah.
out at this high school. So,
Yeah,
you know.
they're both 40 years old.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Stockholm syndrome, but with the show where like you're just stuck with them and it feels
Yeah.
like they're holding your hostage. But at a certain point, you're like, I just kind of want to win for them.
Yeah. And they're doing that little costume montage.
Yeah.
They're both dressed as Elvis. And,
Yeah.
You know, they're having fun.
Yeah.
For a second, it looks like Bulk's getting violently blown, but then he just goes down and getting like a weird exercise belt.
Right. I do have to ask a question. This is unrelated to Bulk and Skull, and this is a little bit of an elephant in the room. What's going on with what's it? Alpha?
Alpha 5?
Alpha 5.
What's going on? He's going to this party. I wanted to party.
And he's hanging out with a bunch of. I feel
Yeah.
with
I
teenage
assume-
girls.
Teenage
He's
girls-
looking for perks.
and
And
I
it's
feel
like, what's going on? What are you doing, man?
I'm gonna
I
look
would go
up
up
if
to him
he's
at
like
this
an
party and be
ancient-
like, man, you got to get out of here. What are you doing?
I gotta look up if he's like an ancient robot because that makes it even more upsetting.
Yeah.
Like if he was just
what
built
the hell
like
is he doing?
It's like, I'm looking for lewds, you know?
Like, I've
He's
been
looking-
waiting for an excuse to party with you guys.
Looking for
And
ancient
What the hell are you
space
talking
drones.
about? Go back to your house.
The undertone of Zach is like he's upset. It's like, man, I wanted to get some pussy.
Yeah, like
And you ruined
he
it.
basically he came this close to saying that.
Yeah.
It was we were,
I really felt like there's like
got any
one-
blow here? What are you talking about, man? You're like 56.
Yeah, and once again,
Get
going
out of
back
here.
and like looking at the original actors, Zach was like one of my favorites as a kid. He is still pretty charismatic. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I like this guy. He's
Yeah.
he's dressed as
Oh yeah,
King
Zach.
Side.
Zach is cool. Yeah.
Zach is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
History. Yeah.
Oh, I meant to bring this up earlier. Before I even watched the episode, it was a freeze frame, and I was like, it's already racist.
Trini.
He's like a hotep,
Yeah.
you know? Like he's a
Oh
Tut.
man.
He's like
yeah.
running into the role of the weird.
Yeah.
uncle.
He's like, the black
in,
man
like-
made the pyramids.
Like full Native American garb,
Yeah.
studying
Oh
Asian.
yeah. It was like, oh brother. All right.
I feel like all of the Power Rangers going back, like Trini being there, Billy was always a big favorite of mine growing up too. They all have good personalities, but my favorite thing is this is a carryover all the way going back to like what we talked with Super Sentai and Go Rangers. The Red Ranger always just like so much personality. It's really funny to me, and I don't know why. Because
Yeah.
Jason's there, and it's just like
Yeah.
that's Jason.
That's
Yeah.
Jason. He's the
leader.
He's the guy.
It's the Leonardo.
He's got the
effect.
haircut you can set your watch to.
Yeah, that's a
You know,
good
you know, like he's you know, just
Oh, guys.
no nonsense.
This is bad news. Alpha 5 was created by King Lexion on the planet Eldonon 5,000 years ago.
Come on, brother. What are you doing?
He's looking for 5,000-year-old high school
Oh,
drugs.
We have
I
a
really want.
Come
Dracula,
on, what?
we have a Dracula situation going on here.
What? I can't hang out.
Yeah.
He's technically
Get outta
naked.
here.
Yeah.
I would be like on the phone with Zordon. I'd be on like my thing. Be like, you gotta come get him.
All right. Here's
Like, what are you
my
gonna do? I know you're in your tube.
my ulterior motives with this episode. We're getting Alpha 5 canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta cancel. I'm ready to. Oh,
I like the idea.
I'm ready
of-
to cancel.
Yeah, Zordon, they're like roommates. Like, he's like, you gotta
Yeah.
pick your guy up. He's like, he
Yeah.
hasn't paid his rent in
Yeah.
3,000
yeah.
years or what.
Come on,
Looking to get out of the lease.
what's your problem?
Did Alpha even know it was a costume party, or did he
No.
show up as
I
a
think he
party?
did.
I think he's showed up. I think he said he was like this. He said this seemed like a good opportunity.
Yeah.
So I think like
That's
maybe
more
he was
concerning.
thinking that like
Okay.
oh like they'll think I'm in a costume. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Well,
But maybe not. I don't know.
He says that, and
Yeah.
then they go, well, yeah, I guess it is a costume
Yeah,
party.
right. And then he says,
goes,
"Oh, then he
"What do
says
you
what
mean?"
costume?" Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So I don't know. He's all mixed up.
And he's like, I've been doing space drugs.
Yeah. Who knows what this guy
On
was
a
doing before he
48-hour
showed up.
ancient
I would be
intellect
immediately
bender.
concerned.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you got to get him back.
And also for like characters I like too, going back, this has a very similar thing once again with Go Rangers. Is Kimberly the Pink Ranger? The Pink Ranger always seems like the level-headed person. Like, what the fuck's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like we gotta go get Frankenstein. Come on, let's get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
I like that she's there to kind of like wrangle the troops. And once again, I don't know what Jason does as a leader. Once again,
Well, he's the first one that talks.
he's the first one that talks, and he says we gotta beat those guys up.
Yeah, it's like we got to go.
Also, that actor, this is Austin St. John, I think is
Yeah.
his name. He got in trouble when they gave all those PPP loans out. He took one.
Oh, good for him. You know what?
So the Red
really?
Ranger
You know what? Good for him.
is in the red.
He's grabbing a little bit
Okay, I'm
of
looking it up now.
my business of being
It's
the Red
scamming
Ranger.
time.
I'm the Red Ranger.
But also like finding
Fake
out
business.
finding out like all the like people where they just gave money back for like bullshit causes is just like, yeah, just we should all try to get one. I feel like
Yeah, you know.
I'm looking for controversies on the Ranger Wikipedia right now. Oh, here we go, legal issues. Whoa, it's long.
It's its own.
It's really there's more than just that part in the issue there too.
We're gonna have
Well,
to
on
go through this whole
RIP
thing.
Trini, you know.
Yeah.
This podcast can be 5 hours long. We go through
St. John
all the
himself admits
controversies.
was a terrible person, a demon on steroids.
Jesus Christ.
That's a way cooler name.
Anything
than
about you got
Red
anything
Ranger.
about anything about Alpha in there?
Red Ranger? aka the
Well,
demon.
I bet he was tough.
He
to
was
deal
also on the Epstein logs.
with. I knew it. I
Well,
knew
also,
it.
Not to get too deep into
He was the pilot. Oh, sorry. What?
Power Rangers. Well, I don't know if you know David Yost, the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, I didn't know.
He's gay,
Yeah.
and I guess
They were horrific.
They
too.
were not nice to him.
Now,
Specifically,
That's not.
the
him-
Green Ranger.
him and the actor that Zach played, I'm trying to remember his name.
Walter St. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like one of the few that was like pretty good to him still,
Yeah.
and I like that they brought him back for like the revival they did on Netflix for
Yeah.
like a 30th anniversary. But like, yeah, that does suck knowing that of like, and he seems like all the interviews I've seen with him, he's like a decent, nice guy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's a good reminder that like, listen, this nostalgia is fun, but also the '90s did kind of low key suck. We got to get out of this.
Yeah.
Like, we got to go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, you know. No.
Like, remember GAC? And it's like they were.
Yeah, yeah,
there was a hate crime on TV every day. You know,
and it's like it's like a lot of us were, like I was a child then. Like I didn't know, adult troubles then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, a lot of bad stuff.
Well, and
was
also
happening.
all the money that Power Rangers was making, and then they were like, "We'll pay you $5,000, but
Yeah.
then you can be mean to the gay guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
you
they didn't
know,
get paid well too. And Hayase
Yeah.
Saban once again took a. Wait, I keep saying his name funny in a different way each time.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Hayam Saban.
Hayam Saban.
Yeah.
I got it down grounded again. So just to like get through the episode, because the plot's very basic. We have the Frankenstein. He does the usual thing where they get into a fight with him.
Yeah.
Billy tracked him, and he's like, "Oh, he's just a Frankenstein. Let's fight him."
They figured, it's pretty. Yeah.
Pulls the bolts out of his neck,
Yes,
and they're
yes.
nunchucks.
That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick.
Hard.
When the fighting, when we get the first like transformation, like when Billy transforms and we really get into the fight, I'm like, oh yeah, this is as a kid, this is what like really like sank into my brain. Like rewatching all of like the fights and all that was like, I can see how it kind of fast tracked me to get into like Dragon Ball later on. Like
absolutely.
I think it's
Yeah.
planted the seed in my head.
I mean,
100%.
your Green Rangers, you're a Vegeta almost. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is famously reskinned from the show of Kaioru Sentai Zoo Rangers, which I think the original version of Power Rangers is basically it's a bunch of like prehistoric, ancient race of people get trapped and come back to fight the Baldon, which is Rita Repulsa in that one. And I like that they're basically like cavemen. It's kind of like an Encino Man thing going on. We're like, we're in modern times. And I was thinking about this when I watched the episodes of like when they restocked the footage and they tried to recut it of like how do they get it around the show. And I was trying to think like why did they fight a Frankenstein in the original Zoo Rangers?
Yeah, that is
It makes more sense here.
Yeah.
The Halloween part. And then even more confusing, I was looking up Halloween episodes to do for the show and I wanted to do like 2 or 3. And there wasn't like a specific Halloween episode for Zoo Rangers, so they just straight up fight Frankenstein for some reason.
And I could not get over like the whole episode. Frankenstein's whooping their ass.
Yeah. He
Like,
is.
gets a lot
He
of
is.
hits there.
Yeah.
He's got hands.
They don't get an upper hand on him until Tommy shows up.
Well, and even then,
it's like, they've got to fully.
he's boxing the Dragonzord and the Megazord at the same time.
And also, get into that for the Megazord transformations. Seeing the Dragonzord again, God, it's so cool.
So
It's great.
It's
Yeah, it
fucking
really
great.
was like the whole transformation sequence was like, oh yeah, like this.
Yeah.
This is why like I've. and it's like they because so the fight footage is from the Japanese show.
Yeah,
right?
the Zoo Rangers.
So like, and you can it's really interesting. Like you can really like, as a kid I didn't notice it as much, but like now it's like the American footage and the Japanese footage is
He's
like
become Asian now.
you can tell like and especially because it just turns into like this like kind of like big kind of kaiju mecha fight. Like it's really. And it's like, oh yeah, I can see this all. I can see why I enjoyed this as a kid.
While you're talking, I'm pulling up the Zoo Rangers where he was in because I do want to get some context now why he was in Zoo Rangers.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I should have done this before we started recording, but I'm like, it just occurred to me. It's like, what were they doing?
Well, while you're looking that up, one thing that also really struck a chord with me was the place that they party is literally called the Youth Center.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that there's a place called the Youth Center.
Yeah, that's where the youths go.
Now.
Ran by Ernie.
Oh yeah, oh right,
I
that
forgot
guy.
all about Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie. Yeah. He's just like the guy.
I don't know if
runs the youth center.
I don't know if he's the proprietor or.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Is he a teacher?
Is he like the general
No.
manager? Or...
Yeah.
So basically, he's like Golem in the Zoo Rangers episode that she makes to start mining to get out this ancient monster called Dragon Caesar, or the Nindora monster.
Dragon
And that's
Caesar.
like, I guess in that they just
Caesar.
say like, okay, he's gonna look like Frankenstein. Like that's
Sure.
very funny to me.
Yeah. I mean, why the hell not?
Yeah, I mean Frankenstein's a funny looking thing. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just liked how well he fought. It really made me laugh.
Yeah.
He was made.
He was. Yeah.
He was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an incredible
I
warrior.
mean, let's say this is 16 episodes early before the Green Ranger comes. That's a team wipe right there. That might have been the end of
Yeah, that would have been the
been
end of
it.
the world. Rita would have won.
And then it's just the Frankenstein show now.
Yeah, and it's just yeah.
That
And
would've
it's
been-
like the Frankenstein was the one that won.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They did a good fake out because they showed they showed Frankenstein at the dance party, briefly
Yeah.
trying to beat up someone and was a
Yes.
bumbling idiot.
Yes. Yeah, he was trying to essentially murder that
King,
woman.
Yeah.
But it was just it's like he's just dancing.
It's not safe to be a teen in Angel Grove because you're either going to get killed by
No.
a monster or scoped out by Alpha 5.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
you just got to get out of
He's
it.
gonna
hell
take all
out
your
of there.
prescriptions that you
Yeah.
got from your psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to get all the fucking benzies you can.
All the perks.
My voice used to be normal.
Yeah.
Tweaking.
Yeah.
I'm in a hole.
Yeah.
Ay.
It was fun to go back. I feel like we should do our individual Power Ranger ratings like we do, which is 5 out of 5 Rangers, and you have to say which Ranger you're going to cut. I think just start off the review of this episode. I'm going to give this a good solid 4 out of 5. Listen, Nostalgia bumped it up really high, but it was a joy to watch. I'm cutting out once again the Red Ranger because in every series he's so boring. He's there to be there.
He didn't really even do much this.
He did.
episode,
I mean,
did
he said like the power we need to divert when they were getting
Yeah.
curb stomped by Frankenstein.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, I gues he's like the technical guy. Maybe he's
Sure.
he knows to really pilot that Megazord.
Yeah.
But once again, Tommy's doing all the work there. It feels
Yeah.
like.
It was Billy was the one who investigated.
Yeah, and once again, yes, it was just him following a monster in a cave saying
Yeah,
that's
but he
Frankenstein.
did something.
He did it.
But he did it.
He did it, and he was dressed as Sherlock Holmes. So,
Yeah.
yeah. That's my review for this one. I feel like.
I would have said 4, but again, I can't get over how well Frankenstein fought.
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah.
It's stuck
Yeah.
now. That's my preferred version of Frankenstein now. His bolts are nunchucks, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
can
yeah.
take on 2 Megazords at once. That's 5 out
That
of
is-
5
that's
Rangers
crazy,
right there.
yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the suit actor for Frankenstein because I feel like he's going to be like a classic, like did all the like Super Sentai.
What if
shows.
you're like Daniel Day-Lewis?
What the fuck?
He's like, I
Yeah, yeah.
method acted for this.
Yeah.
I lived on a base on the moon for.
I beat up so many teens.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this guy did like all of the shows for a while, so that makes sense now. His name was, well, I mean, he's still with us, it looks like, which is great. Moroshi Tamura. So, you know what? Shout out to you.
There you go.
Just great choreography.
Thank you,
Great
sir.
hands.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your services. Doing Super Sentai shows all the way till 2005, it looked like. So,
Wow.
Jonathan, what do you feel
What a
like?
life.
Right, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because I found it to be a deep exploration of the ramifications of playing God.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, can't deny that. And really, there's not a lot of repercussions for Rita in the long run either. It's like, I got to play God. He tore apart parts of the city. There's probably a few people that died. I had a great time. I'm going to go and do it again.
Makes you think.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no repercussions if you have power.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I'll shoot to you then, Sean. For this.
Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5 because listen, you got Bulk and Skull,
Yeah.
really taking it home.
Getting
Stars of the
doused
show.
in-
They're getting doing everything. The fights were fun, and finally can cancel that piece of shit Alpha.
Yeah.
Finally, I've been waiting for this day.
Yeah, I mean, there's like.
I've been waiting for him to show his true colors.
There was 3 adults that are supposed to be teen girls on him when he was reading, and it was like.
it's like they are clearly adults, like the actors are adults, but they're supposed to be teenagers
Yeah.
in the story.
Alpha was still there after they beat
Yeah,
the monster.
yeah.
He's just hanging this whole time.
Get him
with
out
these
of there.
Well, see,
teenagers.
this is on the opposite.
Get him out of there.
This is the Bulk and Skull redemption tour because also
Yeah.
they're like, let's open that tin can. They're like, no, we're looking out for these women that are vulnerable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Bulk and Skull.
And they're not going to be
get
brothers.
involved.
They have each other. They're fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're in love.
Women trust Bulk and Skull.
Yeah. They're out at Angel Grove walking them home at night knowing that
Yes.
5,000-year-old robots are stuff.
Yes.
It's not Rita you have to look out for.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm pulling out my notes because here we fucking go. This is...
Oh my god.
You're all going to have to help me with this one.
Okay.
It was just letting it wash over
One of those
me.
like I felt like I took drugs.
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few things we need to set up for this before this is like an I can explain.
It's not what it
Full
looks
title of the
like.
show is Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. It's just usually called Zenkaiger. It's the 45th season of Super Sentai, so this is like an anniversary show they did. That's supposed to be a send up to a lot of the previous seasons. They have basically these little things called gears that give the main character power ups. Okay.
I did like that.
I wrote down the plot. A strange phenomena suddenly fused the human world with the parallel world of Kikitopia. Despite this, the inhabitants of both worlds, humans and Kikanoids, quickly got along and lived peacefully
Kikanoids.
together.
Were those the little floating
They're-
robot
the
guys?
all the robot
All the
people,
robots are
basically.
the Kikanoids. Okay. I was noting that. I'm like, oh, there's just like a lot of little robots.
like, why is-
Kikainoids, I should say.
Why is there one pop star and then 4 robots?
Yeah.
It was really
yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then basically, however, within a month of the peaceful coexistence is threatened by Kikaitopia's evil rulers, the Tojitindo dynasty, who seeks to conquer all parallel worlds.
And that was that guy
Yeah.
that was like getting
In the wall.
getting
Yeah.
the wall man.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a wall and we're gonna put a guy in it.
I did want to say this too.
Build an evil wall.
The evil wall bad guy, that is a fucking cool design.
Yeah.
He looked like a
Yeah.
Super Nintendo boss.
I
with
love the
costume.
Super
He had that
Nintendo.
one hand that
Yeah.
smacked down.
Yeah. Or the
Yeah.
tank guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tank guy was sick.
He had
too.
a monocle. How badass
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
for like a tank guy?
Yeah.
Man, our main hero, Kaito, he's pretty likable. He's having to do a lot of the heavy lifting because I think the fun thing is all of his basically his Power Ranger team are all the Kikainoids, so they're all like the robot suits. Did I like the designs? Were they fun? I do think they were pretty fun. I feel like the red guy was fun. The blue guy was the nerd with the glasses.
The robot with
Yeah.
glasses.
Oh yeah.
The robot.
Yeah, the blue one is always the nerd.
Yeah, the yellow one's like a cat boy, good for him. And then once again, the Pink Ranger is just the pink girl, which is funny, but like a generic robot version of that. They all seem fine and charming, I feel like, for what was going on. I'm just pulling out the notes because there's a lot going on. First off,
oh man,
this is episode 34, which is Kai Pumpkin Carving Competition. So we're already deep in the lore of this show, and I'm going to say this right now. There seems to be a lot of lore going on with this show.
Yeah.
There were so many
Yeah,
elements.
so I watched
Oh,
these back
man.
to back, and I was not ready for how violently Japanese
Yeah.
this next
I watched
thing is
that
gonna
one
be.
first.
I think
I'm
Violent
like, I don't
Japanese
know.
is the sound clip for this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because listen, I love Super Sentai. I love Kamen Rider. I've watched a lot of the series, and I think about that when I've gotten deep into, like, let's say a Kamen Rider, like we'll go with Forze, and if I was watching episode for like 34 of that, and I showed it to someone, it would feel like I'm inducing a stroke onto
Yeah.
it. Like it's
Yes.
You know, like when Ben and Jerry's makes an ice cream, and I'm like, all right, there's too much stuff in this.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
this
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
I'm like, this
Yeah.
is too much.
Yeah.
Right? Potato chips, get the fuck out of here.
It was a lot.
My favorite
A
is
lot
like
going on.
the updated modern intro song where it's like the theme song for the show, and they're showing all the cast and characters, and like you can even tell they're packing in a lot in this little
Yeah.
this little minute.
Yeah.
They're packing in a
Man.
lot.
It was so much.
Yeah.
I didn't know where to look.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was like, do I read?
Yeah.
That's not helping. What's this guy? You know.
This is like the opposite of, like, I would say, what's that drug you take for ADHD? I forgot.
The Adderall.
Yeah, this is like if there's a reverse Adderall.
Yeah.
show.
It really was just like I just reached a point where I really was just letting it wash over me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's-
like the colors and the just everything.
I describe Kikaiger as like a sensory bath of the show.
Yeah.
You have to watch. You have to use all 5 senses.
There was like a
enjoy
big
it.
like arrow that would like pop up sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
Okay, even with the
Yeah,
subtitles,
with subtitles
they don't
that makes
explain
no
it.
sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I was going to ask and
Okay,
thought that was going to
okay.
be cleared
Okay,
up.
I will
but
say this
okay.
for like trying to frame the plot of this episode. There's no time wasted. Halloween World shows up. Once again, the bad guys are called World in this. So with subtitles, that made it more confusing because like, are they
Okay.
trying to go to like a Halloween place?
So that villain is named Halloween World.
and he does say Halloween a lot.
Yeah, he does.
does.
Yes, I did notice that.
He loves Halloween. He loves his pumpkin that gives him powers.
Yes.
They get into a fight. Okay, so we're at the point where the evil antagonist kind of bad guy shows up that fights them, who's like this red character.
Well, but first, right? Didn't the Halloween guy? Then he put pumpkins on everybody's head.
Yeah, and it like
and
controls
then,
them.
and then
Yeah,
they all
then
turned
evil.
into
They-
Americans.
Yeah. I was gonna say, were they like trying to destroy like Halloween cheer of like?
Halloween cheer, they want to take all the candy. They wanted to find
Oh, they
anywhere
want-
that
yeah.
there's socialized healthcare and destroy it instantly.
Yeah.
Interesting. I see. So it's a political message you're
Yeah.
trying to get across. I see.
So yeah,
I kind of picked up on that. Yeah.
And so he does that right away. They start fighting. They kick off the pumpkin head from him, and he screams, "That's where my power's all!" And he's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that loud. That was kind of funny."
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
then
funny.
they basically all the characters go scrambling.
I'm now getting that
Yeah.
line now.
I think one thing about the subtitles, and I want to say this as a commentary in the notes I took. There's nothing I love more than a show when the main antagonist or the monster of the week is an idiot. Like, it's just
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
clear,
Yeah.
stupid coward.
Yeah.
Not doing anything right. I love that at one point. Okay, we have to talk about all the side characters. First, there's Stacy. Stacy is the evil purple twink.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was
Yeah, because
that?
I was like, why does he go all Evangelion every time he talks?
Yeah. I was gonna say he's like
I
a
read
he's like
his
a
backstory.
and
So,
like an anime rival.
Yeah.
Like I was like, who's this?
So basically,
brooding
like he's
character?
half Kikainoid and then half human. And
Ah.
then his mother was, of course, abused by his father. He was shown that he's worthless, so he's trying to rise up in the ranks. Does he become
Wait, who
basically
is-
the Green Ranger later on? Yes, of course. He
Wait,
does.
who was a Kikai? Was it his?
So
mother?
two Kais are. This is gonna get. There's another.
I didn't know that
show-
they could reproduce. Also, there's a whole.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
So the other side character that's the other human that transforms with him is from a show called Gokaiger, basically, or a parallel universe of that.
Was it the pirate guy?
The Pirate Guy, which was their anniversary show
Oh.
from, I think, like their 30th anniversary. Gokaiger is actually a really fun Super Sentai show. One thing I gotta say about all the characters in the show, absolutely the best character. I like that he was almost like
He was sick.
I wouldn't say he's breaking the fourth wall, but he has no time for shenanigans. I like that his thing is he sees Halloween World later, he just transforms like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like he's just standing there, pulls the gun out, starts shooting him.
Yeah.
Like I like this guy. He's very straightforward. He's got a lot of good charisma to him. And then there's just like a girl character that's his sister from the parallel universe they're from. They have two puppets for him. I don't know what the puppets are doing.
That's where I was like, what is
Yeah.
happening?
yeah.
There's,
How
I
is
don't know
all
what
of
they
this
were
happening?
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
man, I
It
feel
felt like AI. Like I was like watching
And
a
there was like
weird
a,
AI
um,
video.
it's like a 23-minute
Yeah.
episode. I feel like it's gonna like take us 3 hours to explain. The
It's
things
a
going on.
lot. They got a lot of plot in there.
Yeah. And once again, the main plot is just Halloween World is trying to control people and they need to kill him.
Yeah.
But there's so much just to like I feel like disseminate of what's actually happening. So he's the main baddie. All the different characters go searching for. Apparently, Stacy is like teaming up with the red bad guy character that's there to dispatch the Kikaigers. And he's like, I don't want to work with this guy, but I should. I just have to get along with him and try to be a good teammate. So you can see some growth even as a bad guy that he's doing right now. The other main characters are all looking around. The Kikainoid team members are all doing their goofs, trying to find it. Once again, Two Kaiser finds the Halloween World character. I like that he just tries to hide and pretend he's not there.
Yeah,
And then
yes.
they just kick him, which
Yeah.
is great.
They kick him, and then like, what's it? The guy, the blonde guy pulls out it's like a tambourine or something.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but so maybe he was like a musician in the past life
Yeah.
too.
There was a quest of finding the pumpkin, the pumpkin that they kicked off.
Yeah,
and their plan
yeah.
was to buy all the pumpkins and destroy them, which
Yeah.
sounds pretty evil.
Yeah,
I
which is
think.
pretty good. That's
Which is
pretty
what
funny.
he was making all the people do with his powers. So
Yeah.
like basically this is all my
Yeah.
head hurts. I don't
Yeah.
feel good.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ends justify the means, and the means
Yeah,
is
yeah,
smashing
yeah,
pumpkins.
yeah.
Get Billy Corgan on the phone.
Yeah.
Somebody had to make a Billy Corgan joke at some point. So we basically they finally get it. The two bad guys, Stacy and then the red bad guy, who turns out to be the main character's father later on, which is another reveal I was not expecting.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember writing down, I was
Right.
like, this probably was more meaningful if I'd seen any of the show.
I was putting it together. I'm like, oh, like this is like a big dramatic moment. I guess it's like this is like
It's like, oh no, it's just a guy.
I was just like that's some guy. And it's like, oh, he's in the picture.
And then if you had subtitles, the funny thing was that he's
Yes.
like really cheerful and very positive energy, but he's a bad guy. So he's like showing up. Was like, don't worry, you guys can try your best. I'll still destroy you, but give it your all. So
Still a good dad. Even
Well,
though he's trying
wow,
to-
that's lovely.
yeah, so you know what? He is a pretty good dad. I'm sure it all works, and I'm sure if I watch this show, I don't think I could watch this show and come out of it mentally well.
Yeah. How many episodes of this show are there?
Most Super Sentai shows are usually like 50 episodes.
Oh,
And they're
man.
over a year. The production
Wow.
times in Japan is insane for these. They need to
man.
stop. This is actually something I've thought about, and like I've gotten like this serious thought down of like, yeah, you don't want to kill your staff doing these productions every year, and it doesn't make sense because Ultraman, which is also popular and still does every year, they usually will do like a 20 to 25 season for each year. And that's like something you can work around, you have time to work, but literally the season starts and ends and goes to the next show instantly for all Super Sentai and Kamen Rider right now.
That's crazy.
They do make a lot of money in Japan, but it's like that can't be like good for any of the staff working on it.
No.
Anyway,
I mean, look what happened.
Yeah,
Did you see that what we watched?
It's clearly a cry for help.
it's a cry for help. And also to think like they've made
Just help me, like on some of the
Please.
floating robots. Like they won't let us leave.
This episode was made out of like 1 out of 50 for the entire year of what they're doing, and just like thinking of the staff having to put that together, like,
Oh man.
it's insane. Anyways, so Halloween World finally does get his pumpkin after he picks the right one. They have the fight. I like that. I guess apparently the thing is when they go big, they actually like change the surroundings around them, so it's like all Halloween themed. And then he was
And the decorations attacked.
And he was using Halloween powers.
My favorite thing is that they do a thing that they did in Power Rangers Super Sentai is the bad guy gets to have a line right before he's killed, and he just screams, "Try making a jack-o'-lantern, it's fun." I'm like,
That was fun.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I feel like the finisher that they had this thing where they kill the guy and then he comes back bigger. The finisher was a straight up one from Go Rangers where they actually like brought the soccer ball back, which I was not expecting. So that was nice. It was pretty sick to see. We got through this a little faster than I thought we would, but also at what cost?
It's when you process that much information, like it's kind of, like if I were to go back and rewatch it, there would be like 10 things. I'd be like, I don't even remember that happening.
Yeah.
Because just so much happened.
This is basically the stoner painting that a friend have that has like the secret wizards in the background.
Yeah.
Closely, and it's like on a velvet painting.
Yes.
This is that show, I feel like.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about this is the show, or the season of Super Sentai after this is Dawn Brothers, which is like a really popular and well-liked one. I've watched most of that, and that is a really fantastic show, but once again, I was thinking of like, that also is, as the lore goes, by the time you're getting to episode 30, it has a very similar thing. If you just jumped into it raw, you'd be like, no thank you.
Yeah. Well, I got a slice.
Yeah.
I got a slice of it. It was very interesting.
And another thing is, I will say this, is I really like Dawn Brothers, the show that came after this, but it's the first one where they decided to do CGI for 2 of the Rangers that they have, and it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't have big budgets for it, but God bless them for trying.
Yeah. Now what are you gonna do?
For ratings, I don't know if I can give this a number rating. I feel like I can give it a feeling, and the feeling's teal. Like that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I give this a
rating.
teal.
Oh yeah, it's like God.
If you want to do a 5 out of 5 Power Rangers, go for it. But I say just
Even though there were 80 Power Rangers in
there was
it.
a lot of
Yeah,
Power
there were
Rangers.
a lot.
I like their guns too. That was
The guns
where
were
they
cool.
spin the
Yeah.
thing.
It did help my American mind understand something
yeah,
was
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
They have guns.
Finally guns.
Gun
Finally.
violence.
I feel safe
Finally.
finally.
Yeah.
Now that all these teens have guns, I feel safe, which is good. I assume the Kikanoids are teens. Hopefully, they're not like 5,000-year-old robots prowling the city. Like
They're like, oh, Alpha 5, we knew him. Yuck. You know?
we don't associate with
bad
them.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I give this one man in a wall. Out of one man in a wall.
Oh, that guy was cool.
Which is a pretty good review.
Yeah, he was
cool.
That guy was sick. There was a lot going on.
And once
with
again,
him.
like the prop and the physical work of like when he hit their fist and they'd go up in there, that was really fun.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
a lot of like I liked. It did feel OG super like a lot of just bullets.
Yeah.
Which I miss. It's super like, and yeah, it was just a visual feast is not doing it justice. like a visual mukbang of just total
Cornucopia.
insanity.
Cornucopia Super Sentai.
Yeah.
Wow.
A miasma, maybe even.
Yeah.
Ancient medieval fume you're not supposed to breathe in.
Yeah.
Jonathan, how are you feeling?
I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I thought it was a deep exploration of the ramifications of playing God.
I mean, that's, once again, isn't that Power Rangers and Super Sentai all that? And also, what does it say about these shows and these settings where, like, once again, the bad guy has, like, just a machine where they pump out these amazing soldiers? It's like, what if you just pumped out, like, social worker, food chef that makes food for people?
Yeah. They're like...
teacher. Yeah.
They're like the Amazon guy. They could literally solve world hunger every day.
He's like, I'm just
gonna
make fucking Halloween world.
He's like, nope, Frankenstein, you know?
And that does feel too realistic and relatable, sadly.
Oh, yeah.
Their military budgets are out of control. Sean, how are you feeling about this? Without the subtitles, I feel like...
Without the subtitles, I think my rating would be, imagine I'm just like, laying at the beach and just letting the water wash over.
Yeah.
Just like a cooling, like I don't fully... Because, it's like, do I understand the universe? No. Yeah. But I just let it happen, and it's the same thing while I was watching this. I had no clue what was going on.
I think of that classic meme of the picture of the cow in the beach where it just looks so peaceful and serene, just experiencing life.
But, it was very clear to me that, he was making people try to destroy Halloween. Yeah. And they got to stop that.
The war on Halloween.
Yeah, and I love Halloween. You don't want to destroy that.
I mean, that's the reason I was excited to do this episode each year. We usually do, like, a few Halloween episodes because it's my favorite time of year. There's something very comforting that, like, this show came out in 2022 to know, like, Halloween's such a big thing in Japan even. I'm like, you know what? That's nice. That's a good thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should just get into, like, some... we usually talk about Halloween memories because this started about maybe 2021 when we had our first few that we did. And Jamie Carbone famously came on and they told us about how they broke their arm on Halloween. And their dad didn't think it was that bad. He's like, it'll be fine in the morning. I want to bring a bit more of a positive story. I was thinking of... I have a bunch of family in Indiana. And, like, maybe as, like, 7 or 8, we went there to stay, like, out for a week. And it was around, like, maybe, like, October 1st. And he wanted, basically, my uncle, Mark, wanted us all to bring, like, pumpkins home. So what he did is he went to the local pumpkin farm that they have out there in Indiana, and he gave the guy, like, basically enough money for, like, 6 pumpkins. He's like, I'm going to come back at night and grab these. So he woke up, like, at, like, 10 p.m., came over to our house because, like, we were already sleeping. He's like, we're going to go steal pumpkins. Which, looking back, is an insane thing, but, like, that's, like, a really fun memory to me as a kid. So, like, we all, like, loaded up into the car, and he's like, don't make any noise, we got to go grab them. And, like, for years, until I maybe like my mid-20s, I thought it was like, yeah, he just, like, had us break into a pumpkin patch and steal them. And then my mom revealed, it's like, oh, no, he just, like, paid the guy off. So
it's like, it was set up.
So, yeah, real fun memory. I just wanted to bring that up because I was thinking about it this last week. Also, he passed away, like, a few years back, and it always makes me bummed out, but, like, if you want to do something cool, make it feel like kids are doing crimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had friends that would do stuff like that. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, yeah.
I do love to. That's such a sweet thing. Yeah. And I like the idea of you thinking back and you're like, I'm gonna see. He's like, no, not that one. Like, still, these 6 right
these
here.
6 that are arranged.
These are the most expensive.
Just ignore where it says where it says reserved.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. It's reserved for somebody else. We're taking. It's reserved for somebody else, but we're taking it.
Yeah. Like, he was like one of those uncles where I remember there was a wedding for one of our cousins getting married when we were younger. And, like, he literally wrote down, like, all of the kids' names to figure out how many Super Soakers he had to buy and just showed up to everybody's room with Super Soakers.
That's mad
hell
cute,
yeah.
Like the uncle.
So sick.
Yeah. That's fucking sick and awesome uncle behavior.
This is inspiring for me because I'm going to be an uncle in a couple of months because my sister's having a kid.
Gotta get them Super Soakers.
Yeah. I gotta... Super Soakers... stealing pumpkins that I'm not actually stealing. Yeah. These are 2 uncle ideas. I'm gonna write these down.
Unless you're stealing from a corporation and not like a small mom and pop farm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That'll just be straight up. Yeah. They're not going to get a cent from
local.
Me. Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
That's hard time and work putting in that. But if y'all have any Halloween memories before we get in and start wrapping up, I'm going to skip the stupid game section too because it's just going to be going through all of the different world versions of the monsters from Kikai Rangers and. I don't have that in me right now.
Yeah, I don't like. It's funny. I mean, I was a Power Ranger for Halloween at least 3 years.
Yeah, I was a Blue Ranger for one of them.
Yeah, and like, I think Halloween for me, Halloween when you don't grow up with money is kind of like they're like this is your one shot at candy this year. So like, it was a real. you shouldn't be competitive about trick or treating, but like our parents would just, it was a volume game. So like they're like, all right, let's go, run.
Oh yeah.
And then we'd go, and it'd be all night. And we'd have like pillowcases.
Oh, we did the pillowcases.
We'd fill them.
Yeah.
And then we'd go home, and they were like, "Oh, you all did good." And then my parents would be like, "Well, now we got to check for razor blades." And then they would take all of the sick candy.
The razor shares.
The razor blade, like people
Yeah.
really, that was like a real thing that people were worried about.
We came up from the like generation of, this was specifically in the late 90s or the late 80s and the early 90s of when they had the Tylenol scare of somebody just poisoned Tylenol.
Yeah,
and like
right.
it killed a few people, and it was just like, it makes sense to me. Like, I get why, especially as a parent now, like that happens once you're like, okay, I have to check every Tylenol now.
Well, I don't think my parents believed that though.
They wanted.
I think they were like, "We're jugging for poison."
Yeah.
Or like, I like Milky Way.
Yeah,
so they take all the Milky Way.
I think I'd hear about like be like, oh, they put syringes and kids.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, specifically Almond Joys and Skittles, which
Yeah.
happen to be my favorite, but I gotta check them.
Yeah.
so much that
I'll be
get-
in the bathroom with these.
If I die, remember I did this for you. Yeah, it is. I love it for that reason too, and also growing up of like, me and my brother would like coordinate with friends of like what are the rich neighborhoods to like bike over to.
Yeah.
Who's giving out the full size candy bars?
And we would all, like each of us would get to 1 or 2 full pillowcases each year.
Oh yeah.
And we found the full size candy bars a few times each year. And I remember the depression setting in of like, we went one year and the next year they didn't have it. And like, it's a clear indicator that all the kids found out when just kept going to that house. I think, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
It's the same thing now of when
you have to
there's
commit.
a place you like, and then Instagram is like, you should go there, and then it ruins the place.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
made,
it's
you know?
the early formation of that.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah.
I didn't have the same experience as you all growing up. I had a pretty like debilitating dairy allergy. So like I just didn't get.
Man, that's
I did it a couple times, and one of the funny things is people will they'll feel sorry for you, and they'll give you like weird cool things. Like I got movie passes from like.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, wait a minute.
Here's
all right. Now wait a minute.
So
now you're making out like a bandit.
one time I did that, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty awesome. I missed out on a lot of cool shit.
No, listen, kid, I'm sorry you can't eat. Here's $3,000.
Yeah. So they give you my wallet. Will that?
Yeah. Here's my credit card
Like you need a
information.
motorcycle.
My one story that I think is fun is one year I was in middle school and I won a competition because I dressed like Harry Potter, and the outfit was literally a gray like blanket with just purple lining on it.
Yeah.
Looked nothing like anything.
Yeah.
I won because I used to look exactly like Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh,
like
yeah, I can see it.
100% exactly like him.
That's very
And
funny.
now I'm just like, what happened? I think I'm in a picture of Dorian Gray situation with my life. And I'm just
Is
getting
Daniel
uglier
Radcliffe?
as he gets more attractive and his penis gets longer. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're an Equus.
Oh
as we all
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
I do love you were just living your life, and they're like, you're the best Daniel Radcliffe impersonator. And you're like, oh, thank you. That's awesome.
Oh
It's
man.
very much a Bowfinger situation, I feel like. I think about Bowfinger a lot.
I've never seen Bowfinger, but I know of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll bring it back.
Yeah. Well, for me, I was a very easily scared child. Like, I was like, that was kind of my relationship. Like, I had fun on Halloween. I think I dressed up as Wolverine one year. That was like my big costume. It was like the blue Wolverine. It was kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Like, my mom showed me a picture of it. It was garbage. But I was like the most easily scared child. I was really scared of the song Maneater by Hall & Oates. Because I thought it was
You
about
don't like loose women.
I thought it was about yeah. But reality, I thought it was literal. I thought it was about a woman who ate little boys.
Yeah.
Because he
Not
says, "Watch out!"
entirely
He says,
wrong.
"Watch out, boy! She'll chew you up." And I was also I was really scared of being eaten alive. That was like my big, because of like Jurassic Park, and also I used to watch The Simpsons as a kid. There was that one Itchy and Scratchy where Scratchy gets like eaten by like a crocodile.
Oh, yeah.
And like gets slurped up. Like it like really freaked me out. So I really thought, and I was like, I would like cry to my mom. I was like so scared every time the song would come on. I would get so scared. I was scared of the part in Thriller where Vincent Price is.
It's scary.
It's really scary. And my sister one time started playing that, and then like trapped me in my basement and turned all the lights out.
Yeah.
And it was.
So you were scared because you were traumatized.
Yeah. It was scary. It was terrifying.
That's like me explaining too. Like I was scared of Friday the 13th because we had an aunt that like locked us in a room and forced us to watch it when we were kids because she thought it'd be funny. She's not mentally well, by the way. And I'm also glad she didn't like molest us. So that's I'll take that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But looking back, like that was super traumatic. And I tell people like, yeah, I was really scared of it as a kid. And, like, yeah, you probably watched it too young. Like, no, it wasn't quite that.
Yeah.
Didn't have an option.
My relationship with it was so weird because I was so easily scared, but I was also still a really big fan of. I was a big fan of Goosebumps.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Treehouse of Horror.
Speaking
Simpsons.
of jams for a theme song.
Oh yeah. Oh
Goosebumps
man.
Bob.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like Goosebumps.
I loved Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy I used to watch all the time.
Love
There's so
Ren
much.
and Stimpy.
There's so much horrifying stuff in that.
The
show.
whole space episode is a horror.
Oh, the space the one that the episode that I love the most is the one that where Stimpy becomes Ren becomes the president of Stimpy's fan club, and because Stimpy is more popular than him, and then in the middle of the night he contemplates breaking his neck, and it's this horrifying scene, and I loved it. And I'm like, I don't know why. As a kid, I was like, this is great.
I mean, even like the trauma of being forced to like watch Friday the 13th as a kid.
Oh
I
yeah,
loved horror movies still anyway.
Yeah.
After I'm like, this is a horrifying experience, but like I should watch Night of the Living Dead now. Like, that was like a favorite of mine as a kid, and they had the remake in the 90s too, which also I thought was pretty dope. Tom Savini directed.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that remake.
I think it's got legs. I mean, of course, it's not as good as the original one, but there's some fun, interesting things they do with it.
Yeah.
But it's also hard to beat things like Return of the Living Dead or Once Again.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead's one I usually go back and watch each Halloween.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead rules.
I had an uncle, and he was the only one without kids, so he would take me and all my siblings and all our cousins for the weekend when all of our parents wanted to be able to act like they don't have kids. And what we do is every Friday we'd go to Blockbuster because that's when all the new movies came out. He'd rent every new movie, and then he had a dual deck VCR.
Oh hell yeah!
And then he would copy all of the movies.
Ooh.
But you had to like play them.
Yeah.
It wasn't just all
Yeah.
weekend we just watch every new movie.
That's
and I
so
saw
sick.
every horror like way too young. Like, and I love them and stuff, but I saw Candyman when I was a child, and then I'm like, even now, like a bathroom with the lights off is a problem.
Yeah.
Like it's like a real
Oh
problem.
my God, that would have
That's
freaked me out
also,
so
like,
much
the
as a
fact
kid.
of like
Oh, yeah.
the secret mirror setup too of like there's a wall behind there. Like once that's like, oh, this movie's gonna be too much for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, then you look at that one specifically for some reason. I don't know. But then you go behind the scenes of that movie, and they were like hypnotizing the lead actress and stuff to put her in this crazy state.
Oh man.
It's based on all these urban legends. It's based on a real story.
Yeah,
in Cabrini Green, where
and the bees, just all the they use like real bees.
Yeah. It was. Whew.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I was like 7 or 6.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, I guess that's just part of me now.
Oh, yeah. And bees freak me out too, and especially freaked me out as a kid. So that would have.
Just put that next to Rita Repulsa's heart, and then that's just building all of these.
Yeah.
Man.
The two sides of the same coin. Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
I feel like this is why I like the Holiday a lot. But yeah, I loved horror movies growing up too, and then just like. That's the reason this podcast exists. I loved Godzilla, and then whenever they do like the Godzilla marathons too, it's fun to watch horrifying things.
Yeah.
In a world where everything's going well, it's good to have that escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we should get into the good old recommendation and plugs. I'll kick it off as usual. Second Wednesday of the month if you're in Chicago and you want to go to Lincoln Lodge at 7 p.m. There's Thirst for Adventure. It's a one-shot D&D show. We get a bunch of comedians, artists, and other people in Chicago. It's really great. And for plugs, I'm going to plug a good horror game I've talked about a few times. Go play Look Outside. It's like on super sale right now this week. Because I'm going to release this right on Thursday. So I think I'll have like 1 or 2 days if you're listening. If not, it's like a $10, $20 game. But it's basically a RPG that came out. That's a survival horror RPG. The setting's very basic. Of like, you are stuck in an apartment after a phenomenon has happened where there's a strange light outside. If you look out there, you become a mutated, grotesque monster. So you're in this shuttered apartment where you can't look out the windows. Big surprise! Like half the apartment's looked at it, so it's all these different monsters and things you're getting through. A lot of really horrific body horror, even though it's like a pixel art game. But like, not if you're a little queasy, maybe not for you. But I love it. It's sick. The RPG systems mechanics really great. I like that the party that you get as the game goes is you have random encounters that people will knock on your door and you decide if you want to open and talk to them.
Oh wait, no, I've played that. Oh, look outside. Yeah, I've played that. Oh
Okay,
yeah, this game is really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really good. Yes.
Also, I think the most important thing is like the story is actually really great, but there's also like a really good sense of humor to the game too.
Yes.
So you're going through some of the most horrific things ever, but also it's like, oh, I have a kid that's just made out of teeth now and he wants to kill other people.
Yeah.
But it's written really funny.
Yeah, it is, but it's scary. It's got like some really creepy, like some moments that like were very, very unsettling.
Yeah. Yeah, specifically, like, the first apartment you can break into, you have to make a decision like, I could kill this mutated toddler to get a bunch of items, but I'm going to feel really bad about it. So, it's really well done. Love that game. Highly recommended. And then, yeah, that's it for if you all want to plug or recommend anything. You can recommend anything on this, a feeling,
Wow.
a day of the year if you like it.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's Abigail.
Abigail. Recommend cats. No.
Hello, kitty cat.
Yeah, she comes in every once in a while.
Aww.
She's very friendly.
I think with everything going on, I would recommend checking around with your older people and your local neighborhood kind of organizations and getting trained in the whole ICE rapid response kind of situation to try and I think that's kind of it's kind of hard to do a lot of other things right now, other than watch Power Rangers.
Yeah. These escapes.
I don't care what's happening outside. I think a lot of people feel kind of helpless right now, and it's like there are things you can do.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. You can look out for people in your neighborhood. Bring people food. There's a whole system with whistles right now.
Yeah.
Spotting.
Shout out
everything.
to him, who's a friend on Blue Sky and from the Mick Henrys that I do a lot of stuff with too.
Yeah.
She's setting up a lot of like the whistle party stuff and donated that a few times. Not to like try to be like, oh, look at what I'm doing, but it gives you a sense of like agency and like you're doing something right now because it's really bad right now.
It's ICIRR.org is a good. There's a hotline you can call. They have numbers and resources and all that stuff on there. Highly recommend checking it out.
And yeah, I think if you have like a good older person, because I'm in the 40th ward, so we have Andre Vasquez, and
he's
doing great. He posts out warnings when they're happening, but also like involved with the community right now, make sure people are feeling safe. And I hope Trump is dead by the time this comes out, or dying.
That would be so cool.
Not just him though, a lot of the administration too.
I
want to be clear about
that. More than just him.
Yeah, and once again, natural causes, not caused by.
I recommend
like a giant meteor.
I hope a glacier.
I recommend praying for the.
I wish very bad things to happen.
And if somebody does kill him, hopefully it's the CIA or FBI.
Yeah. Or one of their stupid followers.
Yeah. There's a lot of potentials. Just somebody take it.
Yeah.
We're gonna use them on your step up. All right.
God, please, solid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see. Recommendation. I've been reading a book that's equally hilarious and horrifying, and it's called Stalin, The Court of the Red Tsar, and it's Stalin's life. The dude is the craziest motherfucker you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah?
There's one scene where he's blaming someone to get killed because they had a dog that was related to someone else that was bad, and he goes, but the dog, was he a good dog or a bad dog? That's like an official part of the document.
And this is all like from real documents that, oh my god, I feel like this would be a really fun read because I've always heard how insane that guy was.
It's like literally photoshopping people out of photos before Photoshop was like hardcore.
Yeah.
Incredible.
He was married to the hustle. That's what
he rose up and he grinded.
He really rose
and the proper grind set.
I think those things are comforting times like that because you realize, like, oh, it is always like stupid, cruel people that get into power. It's not new, and usually it works out. Just hopefully it's not too bad. What do you have to do to get through it?
Yeah, it is weirdly comforting.
Yeah.
But then it's
Maybe letting like stupid man children get all of the power is a bad idea.
I don't know. We should do it a couple more times.
We should do it a couple more times. Yeah, as long as they have a lot of money and power. But yeah, if you got any recommendations or plugs, Sean.
Oh, let's see. A recommendation. I recently stopped using Spotify.
Nice.
And I recommend that.
I gotta do it.
And I decided to switch. Well, I would say my recommendation would be to switch to if you're interested in listening to music, if that's something you like doing, switching to like any service that has like just higher quality audio. And I was, I used Spotify for a long time. I use it has, notoriously not the best audio quality. I now switched to, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's called Qobuz.
Oh yeah.
It's like a French streaming service that has like high end audio. And they have like a little like music magazine where they like recommend stuff. They have like their own little like editorial department, so they have like reviews
instead of like a shitty AI DJ. That's like,
I know that everyone listen. You're gonna miss the AI DJ.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss the constantly trying to push like these awful podcasts and video podcasts onto you every time you open it. I know that like that's the appeal of Spotify.
It's so funny. Spotify's like, well, we gave Joe Rogan millions of dollars,
Yeah.
so we have to advertise.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that sounds like a you issue.
Yeah, it's like you gave him. Yeah, and it's like, well, we have to aren't they doing,
ICE
like,
gave us so much money.
Yeah. They're the ICE. They're doing ICE ads and like all this shit. Now there is no better time to switch. And listen, even if you're not like an audiophile, that kind of a thing, I do think you will notice a difference if it's the like CD quality or whatever. Like it really does. Like I've been like into listening to music in a way I haven't been in a while now. Like I'm really
You're
enjoying
really ready to
myself.
become an uncle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be so like, you got to check out this this jazz album from 19. Like it's like,
I mean,
it's great.
I love you with like a 3-year-old. And
Yeah.
You're like, now
Oh,
this
yeah.
is called the Wall of Sound.
Yeah. They're called the Wrecking Crew.
This genre is harsh noise.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a joke. It literally naturally happened. People make it all the time. But like after I had Faye, literally like the first few months, somebody recommended Asia by Steely Dan. I'm like, I should listen to Steely Dan finally. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, it's all clicking. I love
Yeah.
Steely Dan. Give me the thing.
You listen to Asia and high quality. Oh, it's magical.
I would honestly put like if I was doing like top 10 albums, Asia's in there for sure.
Are
the problems with that album? Yes, is the fact that is like a weird Orientalism going on.
Yeah.
But overall, it's got fucking Deacon Blues on it.
Oh yeah.
One of the all-time greats.
I got really into Steely Dan when I was 19, so I just
Should've been 17.
I have a there you go. Yeah, you're right. There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
It's Hey 17, isn't it? Yeah. That's okay.
I think it actually is Hey 19.
Oh shit! I fucked it up. I just came with such confidence.
And I laughed like an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, it's on.
But I could be wrong. But I think actually.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
Hey, once again, email us at podzookipodcast@gmail.com. Tell us how we were wrong. We'd love that. Or recommend a movie. Either one. But I feel like we don't... It's a Halloween episode, so we can make up our own sign-off for this one. What's a good sign-off? I mean...
It's fun to carve a jack-o'-lantern.
It is. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Before Halloween
hits... Jack-o'-lantern, it's fun.
Get out there and carve a pumpkin.
Halloween World
because they're fun.
You know what? Halloween World was so right for that. We also didn't talk about it, but that was a great monster design, too.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
They defeated it by giving it a costume. We should talk about that.
Well, man, there was so much fucking going on in that episode.
Yeah.
We can't go back. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, bye.
We're free.
We regret that you have not yet complied with our order.
This show has been brought to you by Machine Culture.
The words get stuck in my throat.